Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's a beautiful morning, nice and clear, no clouds, a little sunny. Mat may get hot, but we're starting early, so we got a great workout today. We're doing mat with some weights, no extra props. It's going to be a little bit of everything. Here comes Indy. We've got a little bit of the plank series, also kind of a nice, not too high intensity, but to warm up the heart cardio series. Moving into the weights and then lots of mat. So let's start off at the end of the mat, facing forward on your mat from the very edge, feet 2 fist distances apart. Let's reach the arms up. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, dive forward, keep the tail tucked. Stay here for a moment, shake out the head. And then tuck the chin, tuck under the tail, and articulate that spinal column up, vertebra to vertebra, reach up again. Cactus those arms, really open the chest, lean back a little bit to extend the spine, and then again reach up, dive forward. And then kind of shake out the head, lift and lower the chin, tuck under the tail, roll it up, reach the arms up, cactus the arms. One final time, here we go, reach up and over. This time stay here. What we're going to do here is just little knee bends. Just bend and straighten at the knees 10 times, keeping this rounded spine, tucked tail. The arms are hanging heavy. You're not trying to actively kind of reach for the mat. So there's no hyperextension of that humerus bone in your deltoid, so you're in that glenoid socket. So make sure you're letting your arms hang heavy. You have one more, excuse me. And then we're going to bend our knees, put our palms on our mat, and walk out to that plank. All right, once you're in the plank, spread your fingers. Press into the heels of your hands and the finger pads of your fingers, but keep your elbows just a little soft. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down on the knees, lift up through the feet, and rotate your palms in towards that forward center of your mat. We're going to do 10 push-ups in this plank, kneeling plank. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Turn the fingers, palms back to the front. Take one leg, bring it back behind you on the toes. The other leg, you're back in your plank. Now from here, tuck your chin, walk your hands back until you can get in that downward facing dog. I'm going to kind of walk my feet just slightly forward, press into the heels. Staying right here, we're going to walk out our feet to kind of work into a little bit of foot articulation. Warming up through the calves. 4 more sets. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. From here, keeping both heels as far down as you can, take up one leg and hold, and then bring that leg down. Lift up the other leg and hold. Bring that leg down. 2 more sets. Keep those shoulders low. Try to keep pressing into the heel of the foot that stays on the mat. Last one. Hello, Indy. The others are inside. He wanted to stay out. Now from here, you're going to bend your knees, tap them on the mat, and then lift back to that downward dog. 10 of those. Bend and tap. Keep the abdominals lifted, shoulders out of the neck. When you go into that little quadruped, you are a neutral spine. Nice. 4 more. And 3, 2. It's a great warm up. And 1. Back to downward dog. Good. From here, come back onto the knees, quadruped position. We're going to go to that cat. Around the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. Lengthen into cow, into extension. 2 more sets, rounding, scooping the belly, stretching the spine. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. We took that weekend off. It was nice to kind of just get a 3-day break. Did a lot of hiking though. Let's do 1 more. Nice. Cow. Good. Come into this nice neutral position with the belly lifted for your bird dog, your single arm, single leg reach. I'm going to take the left arm out, turn the palm to face into the mat, take the right leg back and hold. Now the arm isn't going to move, but I'm going to lower and lift the leg 10 times, trying to keep the leg really long. Lifting from the glute, not the knee. Square off the body. Keep breathing. You got 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Bring that hand down. Other arm out. Palm faces into the mat. Extend the other leg and hold. Find your set here. Really square yourself off and then lower the leg. Tap the floor. 2. Belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Back into that quadruped. All right, squeeze into the lats. Now really squeeze into that armpit like you have a piece of paper between your arm and your body. Curl your toes under. Raise and lower your knees 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to hold on 10 for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, flatten out those toes. Child's pose it out. Soften through the elbows. Drop the chin to the chest and roll your wrists. Very nice. Good job. You guys did good with that warm up. All right, we're going to come up to a little of that cardio. So curl the toes under. Push yourself onto the feet, and then standing up, roll yourself 1 vertebra at a time to the top. Okay, so we're just going to start with some squats. Feet are going to be a little bit wider than the widest part of the hips. All right, and we're going to start with a really deep kind of power squat where we want to come all the way down. So I'm going to show you from the side. And then the arms will raise up right outside of the ears, okay? So I really want you to see how nice and low you can go with the pelvis reaching back behind. The arms will frame the head, the back is neutral, it's flat right there, okay? So we're not rounding into our squat, really sitting way back. And do you want to do these with me? You don't feel like doing any squats today? We're going to do 10 more. And 9, 8, really lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we are going to do the squat with the heel raise, okay? So it's just a basic squat, not as deep. And then lift up onto the toes. 20 of these. And we breathe. So this is a little bit more of that balance challenge. When you raise up onto those toes, it helps to feel the toes kind of grip down into the mat. Good. Breathing. We're getting warm. We got 10 more. 10. Lift. 9. Lift up. 8. Woo. 7. Getting warm already. 6. 5. 4. 3. Using those quads. 2. One more time. Right there. Bring it down. Shake out your legs. Oh, there he goes. He rarely barks, but sometimes he's got it in him. Okay, so we're going to do a bear squat push-up. All right, so a little different. So what you're going to do, have your arms here in the front of your body. You're going to squat. You can see my elbows and knees are bent. I'll place my hands on my mat. Then I'm going to bend my elbows and knees, kind of like a push-up, kind of. And then I'm going to come back up. Okay, we're going to do just 10. That was just a practice, okay? So we squat, reach, bend, push it up. Squat, reach, bend and bend. Remember, you're bending your elbows and your knees. Squat, reach, bend, bend. You got to really push yourself back up. Woo! This will get the heart rate up. How are we doing? Bend and bend. Nice. Squat, reach, bend, bend. Push yourself up. 5 more. I think we're going to feel our quads. I don't know, I already feel mine. Woo! Good work. You can see how we're not really doing any jumping, so it's not so high intensity, but you still get that heart rate up. Let's do 2 more for good measure. Bend, bend. One more time. These aren't very graceful. It's okay. And push up. Good. Shake out the legs. Next on our list, we're going to do this kind of wide squat with the knee raise, okay? So we're starting in the center. I'm going to step out, and then when I come back in at this leg, I'm going to lift up my knee, okay? So we're going to do 10 to this side, 10 to that side. It's the moving leg that the knee lifts. So we reach out, pull, out, pull down, out, pull down. Arms kind of just stay out in front of you, almost doing the same thing between each movement. Still that big squat. Pull. 5, pull. 4, pull. 3, pull it up. 2, 1. Now hold here. Hold here. Hands on the hips. Stay, watch your balance. Pull the abdominals in. Hold. Hold for 3 more seconds. 2, and 1. Foot down. Other side. It's a squat and the knee. So let's do those 10. Here we go. 1, woo, 2, pull, 3, pull, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to hold right there. Hold, hold, belly in. Much easier to balance on my right leg. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. Good. All right. Staying with that no bouncing or no jumping, we're going to come down onto the mat and do kind of a crab bridge. Okay? So I'm going to turn my fingers forward. I'm going to lift at my hips, draw my shoulders down. When I bend my elbows back, I'm going to tap my tailbone and then lift. Okay? So that's the movement for 10. Here we go. 1, woo, 2, really lift those hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down and rest. Crisscross the legs. Lean forward. Give yourself a little stretch. Nice. Okay, so from here, bring the legs behind you. Curl the toes under. Bring your weights a little bit closer if you need to and come up. I'm going to grab a little water. We're going to go into the weights next. It's getting hotter, so I'm needing more water than when I first started these back in March and April. Drink a lot of water, but not so much during the workout. Today I need it. Okay, wide second. Everything from this point or from, to this point here has been parallel pretty much for all those squat variations. This is a nice external rotation from the femur to the foot. All right, so plie, forward arm raise. We're going to do 20. Here we go. 1, 2. You can have heavier weights. These are 3 pounds each. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 more. 10, 9. Big plie. 8, 7, 6. You're doing great. Breathe. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now listen up. Hold your plie. Bring your arms down. Take both weights to the right hand. If you're doing something probably below a 5-pound weight on each hand, you can always stick with one weight if you want. Hold that plie. Go a little deeper. Bicep curls for 20. 1, 2. You got to hold your plie the whole time. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the glutes. Intentionally squeeze inner thighs, quads. Everything is working. Pull your belly in. Good on those biceps. Breathing. Yeah, I got 10 more. You got it. Sink a little deeper. Come on, isometrically work those legs. 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, keep the weights in the same hand. Take the arm, a little bit of elbow rotation, and now we are going to plie overhead press. This time just 10. Same hand that did the biceps. Here we go. 1, overhead press. 2, both weights. 3, with the plie. 4, 5, heart rate is lifted. 6, 7, you got this. 8, 9, 10. Good job. Weight switch. Go to your plie. Tuck under, belly in. 20 bicep curls. 1, 2, 3. Open that chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you sink a little deeper on those last 10? 9. You got this. 8. Feel those feet grounded on the mat. Keep breathing. 5 more. Go a little lower. 4, 3. Oh, the legs are shaky. 2. 1 more. Good job. Come out of your plie. Arm is here. Elbow a little rotated. Overhead press with the plie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. How's that chest nice and open? 4. Abs in. 5, 6. You're doing great. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Back to the deep plie, isometric hold. Hinge the torso forward from the waist to the crown of the head. Maybe 35 degrees. Not, you're not all the way into a full fold. So maybe 35, 45 degrees, abs in. Make a circle from your deltoid through your fingertips. Lower the shoulders, pull the belly in, open the arms wide, tap 20. 1, 2, 3. Sink lower in the plie. 4, 5, 6. Back body is so important to work on. We want to squeeze into those rhomboids. Breathe. You got 10 more. Sink a little lower. 9, 8, 7, 6. How are we doing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Plie, palms face in, knuckles face you. We're going to tap the mat, double overhead. Here we go. 1, we're going to do 10. 2, plie on each. Reach. Woo. Deep plie. Way down there. Can you go a little lower? I want you to feel it on that crease of where your thighs and hips meet. Right there. Good. 5 more. Woo. 4, 3, we're not doing any of that jumping today, but still getting the heart rate up. 2 more for good measure. 1 more time. Now hold your arms here, pull back. 1, tap. 2, reach up. 3, tap. 4. Notice my elbows coming behind. Really reaching. 5 more. 4. I tell you, that dog never barks until the one day he wants to stay out during my workout. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. Nicely done. Put those weights down. Hey, Indy, quiet. Quiet. No more barking. Alrighty. Abs. Come down on your mat. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. Definitely works the abs. It's called pendulum, or sometimes people call this TikTok. So, TikTok's all the rage now. I'm not doing any TikTok dancing for you guys though, so you'll do that on your own. Okay, so squeeze the legs together. You're pretty much tabletop. My feet are a little higher than my knees. Again, if you've got a little bit of that kyphosis, rounded upper back, it happens. But if you do and you're a little more here, take a pillow, lift it, put it under your head, roll your mat up. You don't want your head here. This is not really great. You can see how much strain there is in my cervical spine. All right, so draw the chin down, lift up the head with the pillow if you need to. Let your head be supported. Now, from here, I'm going to go right and then center with both legs squeezed together nice and tight. Indy. Good. So I am moving my pelvis with my femurs. I'm trying not to move my ribs or my shoulder girdle, my scapular bones or muscles. So I'm actually holding my mat with my hands, which helps encourage me to use my upper body muscles to stabilize, which is so great. So much of Pilates, and we do this even when we're doing our cardio segments, this HIIT, those Pilates principles, is about control, right? So whole body movement, which seems weird here because it seems like, oh, okay, I'm not moving my upper body, but I'm still working my upper body to be stable. 1 more in each direction. Very good. Now, I'm going to take my hands, interlace my fingers, place them behind my head, and lift up my head and shoulders. Moving from my femurs, I'm going to tap my toes on the mat, and then come back up. 10, 9, 8. Now notice I'm not pulling on my neck. My hands, and you can have them interlaced or side by side, but I would prefer your hands not to actually be on your neck. I want them on the base or the back of your skull, that occipital lobe, that rounded part of that head. Let's do 3 more. Remember, you're not just dropping from your knees. You see your femur, your thigh bones moving. 1 more. Now we're going to do one leg at a time, but reach out farther. I'm going to tap my heel at the end of my mat. And I'm using more of my core, my powerhouse, than my leg muscles. So I want you to feel that you're deeply contracting your abdominals to move the leg and pull the leg back in. Remember that the head, neck, and shoulders, not just the head and neck, the head, neck, and shoulders are curled forward. Remind yourself of that. 3 more sets. I can feel these. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to stay to tabletop, stay in tabletop, and rest the head and shoulders. Moving into our hundreds, the arms reach to the ceiling. Pull the ribs and pull the navel and press the backbones down. Take your giant breath. Exhale, bow, arms down outside of the hips. Extend the legs, turn the legs out, point the toes, pump the arms, breathing in, blowing out. 9 more. Good job. 4 more. Lower the legs. One more. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hug your knees and then rest your head and shoulders. Press your shoulders down and away from your neck and rock your head to the left, drawing your right shoulder out of your right ear. Then rock your head to the right, drawing your left shoulder down away from your ear. Very good. Single leg stretch. Curl the head and shoulders forward. We're going to do this the classic way. I want you to take your left hand on your right knee. Your right arm stretches out and finds your ankle. That's your bent knee. Extend your other leg, your left leg out. Left hand, right knee, right arm. So the arm that's on the same leg that's bent in is straight. Here we go. We're going to switch that same way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Extend that leg up to the ceiling and walk your hands down to your ankle. Curl forward a little deeper. Pull your chest up to your thigh. Draw your shoulders down. Double pump. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Chin to the chest. Abdominals in. You're really pulling the leg and lifting the chest more. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in and rest. Very good. And I know that's a lot of work, again, into those upper traps. But we do not want strong side neck muscles to help support the weight of our head. The good news is the next 2 movements will be the hands again supporting the weight of the head. So hands interlace or side by side, but back your head, not your neck. Bow forward. Pull both knees in deeply. Extend both legs out straight. Pull them in, extend them out. 3, reach them out. 4, press them out. 5, extend. 6, extend. 7, and breathe. 8, you're doing great. 9, woo. 10, pull it in. Nice and slow today, really working on the principles of those classical series of 5. Next movement is the double leg lift and lower. Hands interlace or side by side behind the head. Take a breath in, bow forward. Extend the legs up, pull the chest up a little more, turn out the feet to Pilates V, point your toes. Lower 2 inches and lift. Lower 2 inches and lift. This is very small. You don't want any movement of your pelvis. You don't want any rocking. That's the most important thing. Straight legs. Second most important thing. Abdominals pulled in, no space under the low back. Third most important thing. The movement of the legs is last, or the range of the motion, right? If you can go a little lower without changing any of those first things, then you can. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. How slow can you go? 1 more. and then pull it in. Nicely done. Shoulders down. All right, we go into crisscross. We are going to do the bent knee version. Hands interlace behind the head. Pull the right knee in deeply. Extend the left leg. I'm going to lift my chest and shoulders. I'm going to turn to my right leg and look off at a diagonal outside of my right knee. And then we switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Relax your shoulders. You guys did great with that. Good job. Let's just take a moment to stretch. I want you to just separate your feet and knees. Your knees are bent. Feet are flat, parallel. Rock the knees to your right. Take both of your arms off to your left. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. And switch. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. You're going to extend the legs out. Flex the feet. Point the toes, or well, actually flex the feet, so pull the toes back. Reach the arms up, preparing for roll up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the weight of the head, tuck the chin, roll up, round the spine. Arms are framing your head. You're reaching up and out of your waist over an imaginary ball sitting on your chest, trying to keep your chest lifted away from that ball that is sitting there on your thighs, actually, into your chest. And then you're going to round yourself down. One vertebra at a time, taking special care for the low back, then the mid back, upper back. Big breath in, arms behind you now. Exhale, lift the weight of the head, look forward, and then round, diving forward, scoop the belly in, reaching deeper, and then tuck under the tail. Reach through your feet, imagine somebody's holding your legs. One more time, take a breath in. Exhale, lift the weight of the head, scooping the belly, rounding, reaching. And then when we roll down on this one, we are going to roll over. Take the hands down next to you, bring up the legs up and over, into your rollover. Separate your legs shoulder width, flex your feet hard. Start to roll down your mid-back. Keep rolling down. As your legs are right over your hips, they're still apart, but then as they lower, they come together, you point your toes, and you go again up and over. Press your hands into your mat. Flex your feet as you separate your legs. Slowly roll down through your mid-back. Press into your hands. Then the legs start to sweep down. And then around one more time. Here we go, up and over. Separate, flex, slowly roll down. Now bring the legs out in front of you, together. Lift up the arms, turn the palms in, take a breath in. Lift up through the head, neck, and shoulders. Find your teaser. Hold here. Stay in this shape as you open your arms. Hug your tree in front. We're going to try 5. We're going to do 3 sets of these. Abs in, coming down from teaser each time. Now, take your arms, separate them, palms in, lower your back, lower your legs. Oh, that was tough. Shaky on that. We're going to come back to teaser, second of 3 sets with the 5 hug a tree. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the weight of the head. Roll up. Shaky, shaky. Here we go. 5 hug. 1, belly in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate your arms. Roll down slowly. I almost lost it on that, you guys. Let's try one more. My abs are screaming. Woo! Here we go. Breathe in. Head lifts, chin to chest. Articulate up. Hold. Open and squeeze. 2, belly in. 3, 4, 5. Reach out, roll it down. Oy vey. I can feel all of those. Very good. All right. Roll on one side, probably the side to face your computer, your laptop, your TV. We are going to go into a little bit of sideline work with the arm all the way extended, ear on the shoulder. All right, we're going to have our bottom leg slightly bent, top leg is extended, the knee and toes point towards you, belly in. I'm trying to lift up out of my waist a little bit here, okay? From here I'm going to lower and lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lift the leg up about halfway where your top was, maybe not too much. Circle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to extend the bottom leg. I'm going to turn the top leg out to an external rotation. I'm going to glide the leg up, point my toes, extend the leg up for passe, and then lower again. 10 of these. Good. So really try to find that anchoring of the hip, but lift out of your waist. Imagine there's something right under the waistband of your pants or right above that area, and you don't want to crush it, okay? So something that's there that you don't want to smash. Good job. 3 more on our passes, really lifting, extending. 2 and 1. Good job, very good. Rolling onto the stomach for swimming. Little back extension. Extend the arms out in a V. Extend the legs, separate them a little bit. Press the front of your hips down. Lift up both your arms. Lift up both your legs and lift up your chest, neck, and head. And flutter the arms and legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Push up. Child's pose with knees apart, feet together, and just give yourself a good stretch. Switching to the other side for the sideline. Alrighty. So on the side, bottom knee is bent, ears on the shoulder, top leg is extended. Lift up out of your waist. We lift the leg straight up. 1, 2, abs in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing great. 7, 8, 9, 10. We lift the leg, hold. We create a circle forward. 1, 2. Really lift up out of that waistline. 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Doing great. 4, 5. Extend the bottom leg. Rotate from the femur to the toe. Passe up the leg. Extend. 1. Passe up. 2. We're going to do 10. Abs in. 3. How long can you make that leg? 4. You're doing great. 5. Stay strong. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more time. 10. Good. Back onto the stomach. Double leg kick. So I'm going to turn my head to you. I'm going to take my hands, clasp them behind my back. Remember, if this is hard on your shoulder, just reach them here. Okay? So press the front of the hips down. The legs are slightly apart. I'm going to kick 3 times. 1 with both legs, feet flexed. 2, 3. I'm going to extend the legs, lift them up off the mat, extend the arms, turn to the center. Then I switch my hands if they are decrossed. Bend the elbows deeply. Turn the head other way and kick 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, point the toes, lift up, belly in. Switch hands, switch the head, kick 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, lift the thighs, reach up. Switch the hands last time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, lift them up, extend the arms, lift up through the chest. Bring the hands around, push up and back, child's pose. And sit back into that child's pose. Nice. Breathing. You guys did great with that. Very good. All right, from here, on the knees, take 1 foot out in front. Bring that forward, bring the pelvis forward so you stretch into the hip flexors. Take the hands to the side of the thigh in front of you, shoulders low. Give yourself a little deeper stretch. The same arm that's on the leg that's behind you reaches up, stretches back into some extension for 3, 2, 1. We fold forward. We take the hands on either side of that foot. We curl the toes on the back leg. We lift up. And then we try to straighten both legs into this triangle shape and looking back. Breathing. Good. From here, I'm going to thread that leg back. And I'm going to go back into a plank. So take up some space on your mat. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees down. Take the opposite leg in front. Okay, so find that shape again. Bring that hip forward. Just frame the forward knee. Make sure the knee isn't past your toes. Bring the arm that's up on the same side of the leg that's behind you. Look up, lean back for 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm down. Curl the toes, lift up that knee, walk it forward a little bit, look back, stretch the back of the forward leg. From there, take the leg in front, walk it back to your plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your chin, walk your hands back into your downward dog. Give yourself a stretch, then walk out your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Walk or hop forward with both feet. Tuck your chin, bring your fingers in front of your toes. There's my timer. Round yourself to standing bone by bone, all the way to the top. Then turn to the center. Take the feet wide second. Hands on my thighs. I'm just going to go side to side to stretch those inner thighs. How do we do? You guys, I think, did really great. We really worked on slowing down the classical work, trying to find those little idiosyncrasies of those movements, those little finer points. Hold here, hands onto the mat, lift up through the toes. And nice to do the cardio at the beginning with not any jumping. A little kinder on those ankles and knees and joints. Lift up, other side, hold. Hope you guys have a good day. Get some vitamin D, go for a long walk. Back in the center, feet are parallel. Widen your feet, bring your forearms down, look back. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Come up to where your hands are just directly extensions from your shoulders, and then start to walk your feet in until your feet are more narrow than your hands, and then roll yourself up. You guys did great today. Thank you so much again for working out with me. Hopefully we're getting closer to being able to open the studio. I'll try to keep these workouts coming up on YouTube. But for now, have a great day. Bye.